You are my addiction, oh, a purple pill against my will, I cannot get enough. You are my addiction, oh, a force so strong this can't be wrong, I cannot get enough. And I try to fight the craving, I am sailing on a boat of love. And I try, I have lost control, oh baby. Got me thinking that maybe, got me thinking that I could be the one. Ooh, baby, got me thinking that maybe, got me thinking that I could be the one. Ooh, can you hear it calling? Oh, it's whispering these crazy things, I cannot shut it out. Can you hear it calling? Oh, caressing, stroking, mind controlling, cannot shut it out. And I try to fight the craving, I am sailing on a boat of love. And I try, but I have lost control, oh baby. Got me thinking that maybe, got me thinking that I could be the one. Ooh, baby, got me thinking that maybe, got me thinking that I could be the one. Ooh, yeah. Do, 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 do. Ooh, yeah, yeah. You got me thinking that. Got me thinking that maybe, got me thinking that oh baby, got me thinking that maybe, you got me thinking that I could be the one. Oh, 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 baby, you got me thinking that maybe, got me thinking that I could be the one. I could be the one. Thank you very much. So me playing here was kind of short notice, which is really cool because it made me look at my songs and try and figure out which songs actually could apply to climate change. It's really strange. I didn't have time to write a song for climate change so far, but I've managed to twist all of my songs and all of our songs. And the next song we're going to sing is called Time. And it's about telling someone that it's time to stop pretending that everything is okay and the person could just leave. And somehow I think it's time to stop pretending is kind of perfect for our cause right now, because it's time to stop pretending that nothing's happening. It's time to act. So the next song is called Time. Look at me now, picking up all the pieces that you left for me somehow. And you never know, 'cause you made yourself believe that it was not your fault. So you better go. Don't tell me to breathe or to relax my soul. So you better go. Don't tell me to breathe or to relax relax my soul. So you better go, 'cause it's time, 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 time to stop pretending, yeah. 'Cause it's time, 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 stop pretending. We didn't care. I learned my lessons now. I was fighting not to see that you're a part of me. You'll always be, and you never know, 'cause you made yourself believe that it was not your fault. So you better go. Don't tell me to breathe or to relax my soul. So you better go. Don't tell me to breathe or to relax my soul. So you better go. 'Cause it's time, 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 time to stop pretending, yeah. 'Cause it's time, 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 time to stop pretending. Maybe we can all sing it together. 'Cause it's time, 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 time to stop pretending, yeah. 'Cause it's, yeah, we have to speak for everybody. So you can just sing it out. I know it's like no one, just don't listen to the people next to you, just sing it out just for you. Time, time to stop pretending, yeah. 'Cause it's time, 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 time to stop pretending. Oh, 'cause we were meant to be, want to be, not the way we used to be. Everything I wanted was a minute with you. 'Cause you weren't here for me, there for me, not the way we're supposed to be. Everything I wanted was a minute with you. 'Cause it's time, 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 time to stop pretending, yeah. Oh, 'cause it's time, 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 time to stop pretending. Oh, 'cause it's time, 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 time to stop pretending, yeah. 'Cause it's time, 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 time. Look at me now, picking up all the pieces that you left for me somehow. I guess that's our climate song. The next song, actually, I think the song just now was from the perspective of the earth, saying it's time to stop pretending, treat me better. And the next song is called Karma. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to put everything in the climate change context, but the next song is called Karma, and it's also by my band Steal a Taxi. And by the way, you can find us on Spotify if you look for Steal a Taxi. And the song Karma is about not want, like, if someone did something bad to you, you usually want revenge. But that's not good for my karma, so I'll let karma handle taking revenge on whoever did me wrong. Because karma's my friend and she'll take care of it. I don't have to hate, I don't have to be angry. I can just let it go and karma will take care of all the bad people doing bad stuff. So the next song is called Karma. I'm not your friend, I am your enemy. I won't forget all the things that you've done to me. But karma's my friend, and she is your enemy. She's gonna come back and haunt you and pay back the things that you've done to me. You've done me wrong, oh, you've been so cruel to me. But I am too young to carry this baggage with me. I'll let it go, but I think you should know karma's going to bring you down. I'm not your friend, I'm your enemy. I won't forget all the things that you've done to me. Karma's my friend, she is your enemy. She's gonna come back and haunt you and pay back the things that you've done to me. Oh, in the dark, when you fall asleep, know that she's making a plan, baby. Those wounds will be deep. I'll let it go, but she won't forgive. She's gonna follow you, baby, as long as you live. She's a dangerous woman with the strength of a lion and the elegance of a cat. She's smooth and silent. I feel sorry for you, but I think you should know karma's going to bring you down. Karma's going to bring you down. I'm not your friend, I'm your enemy. I won't forget all the things that you've done to me. Karma's my friend, and she is your enemy. She's gonna come back and haunt you and pay back the things that you've done to me. You've done to me. Karma's my friend, she is your enemy. She's gonna come back and haunt you and pay back the things that you've done to me. Karma's my friend, karma's my friend, karma's my friend. She's gonna come back and haunt you and pay back the things that you've done to me. Thank you very much. As maybe some of you guys know, I have a connection to Ruslana, a small one. I mean, a big one because we're both women singing and doing our thing, I guess. But also because she is the Eurovision winner from a couple of years ago. And this year I participated in the German pre-selection for Eurovision. But I didn't win. I came in second, but I didn't win. It doesn't matter because I'm here today, so I'm happy. But the song we wrote for this contest, another song which I didn't choose, it was called Fabulous. And it was about, you know, just remembering that I'm fabulous, even if I didn't win that contest, or, you know, we're all fabulous no matter what. And no matter who doesn't think so. So the next song is called Fabulous. Trying to put me in a box, but I don't fit in. Tell me that I ought to get my feet wet, but I'll take a swim. You wanna make my curly straight, you think it's cool. I'm losing myself, finding my way to you. You can keep your keratin too. Feels like I'm winning every day since I'm out your way. I don't care what you say. Put your pawns where you want to. I'll play a different game. Take this tea, take a break. Do you think we're all the same? Yeah. Put your pawns where you want to. Hey, 'cause I'm fabulous no matter what. My this, my that, my flaws and all. They hate because they can't handle us. That's what makes us fabulous. I'm fabulous no matter what. My this, my that, my flaws and all. They hate because they can't handle us. That's what makes us, oh, black or white, you're trying to make me choose. But I'm a big girl now, I can tie my own shoes. Headlights glaring, spotlights staring, your backseat driving. I don't have to listen to you, 'cause I know what to do. Feels like I'm winning every day since they're out my way. I don't care what they say. Put your pawns where you want to. I'll play it. Take this tea, take a break. 'Cause you think we're all the same. Oh, put your pawns where you want to. 'Cause I'm fabulous no matter what. My this, my that, my flaws and all. They hate because they can't handle us. That's what makes us fabulous. I'm fabulous no matter what. My this, my that, my flaws and all. They hate because they can't handle us. That's what makes us, oh, fabulous no matter what. I'm fabulous. I think I want everyone to sing that, okay? Hey, I'm fabulous no matter what. Yeah, and you have to do it like this. I'm fabulous, hey, I'm fabulous no matter what. Yeah, yeah, no matter what, no matter what, no matter what. Oh, I'm fabulous no matter what. I'm fabulous no matter what. I'm fabulous no matter what. I'm fabulous. Oh, I'm fabulous no matter what. My this, my that, my flaws and all. They hate because they can't handle us. That's what makes us fabulous. I'm fabulous no matter what. My this, my that, my flaws and all. Yeah. I'm fabulous no matter what. My this, my that, my flaws and all. They hate because they can't handle us. That's what makes us. I'm fabulous. That's what makes us fabulous. Thank you very much. So the next song, I have to get my guitar real quick. 1 second, please. Oh, wow. 1 second, let's check and see if this is tuned. Oh yeah, that's gonna be enough. So the next song is a German song, because I thought I couldn't leave without playing a German song. And we noticed that it also matches the climate change action very well. It's called Indestructible, and it's about the fact that it was a love song. It is a love song, but it's about the fact that sometimes we take the love we have for granted. And I feel like we take the planet we have for granted, so it fits very well that we ask, can we continue to treat it this way, or should we take care because it's not indestructible? And so in German, indestructible means unzerstörbar, and that's what the song is called. kennst du mich noch? Und ich weiß, dass wir viel zusammen durchgemacht haben. Erinnerst du dich noch? Oh, und ich weiß, dass wir uns nicht mehr viel zu sagen haben. Und ich weiß so viel über dich. Und du weißt so viel über mich. Und ich krieg Gänsehaut, wenn ich dran denke, dich zu berühren und deine Lippen zu spüren. Aber ist es genug? Kann es sein, was es früher war? Ist es genug? Yeah. Bin ich dein? Bitte sag mir, ist es genug? Kann es sein, was es früher war? Ist es genug? Unzerstörbar. Kennst du mich noch? Die Winde haben unsere Spuren schon verweht. Oh, erinnerst du dich noch? Oh, warum kämpfen, wenn das Boot untergeht? Wir mit den Füßen schon im Wasser stehen und du weißt so viel über mich. Und ich weiß so viel über dich. Und ich krieg Gänsehaut, wenn ich dran denke, dich zu berühren und deine Lippen zu spüren. Aber ist es genug? Kann es sein, was es früher war? Ist es genug? Yeah. Bin ich dein? Bitte sag mir, ist es genug? Kann es sein, was es früher war? Ist es genug? Unzerstörbar. Oh, unzerstörbar. Unzerstörbar. Dankeschön. Weißt du, wie viel Uhr es ist? Haben wir da noch Zeit? I don't know. Ich checke gerade nicht. Oh ja, wir haben noch Zeit. Okay, the next song. I'm sorry. I don't usually say stuff in English, so I'm out of it today. The next song is called Breathing Fire. Oh, before I mention that, if you want to see me again, maybe somewhere in Germany or anywhere else, follow me on Instagram. My name is Makeda Music, or go to my website, www.makeda.de. So, the next song is called Breathing Fire. And it's about the fact that sometimes I used to feel like everything I say is the wrong thing. Everything I think is probably wrong. The way I do things is wrong. The way I breathe might not be right either. And actually, I think I breathe quite fine. I mean, everyone knows how to breathe. So maybe I should breathe because I'm breathing fire, actually. I think I'm actually okay the way I am. And especially in this climate situation, I think sometimes we're afraid to say our opinion and say our opinion maybe publicly because, you know, we get into fights. And that's why this one is encouragement for everyone who's standing out there fighting for climate change. The song is called Breathing Fire. I'm afraid of being quiet. I'm afraid to say the wrong thing. Just bury me in silence. Sometimes I gotta fake a smile, 'cause sometimes it might take a while to let you know how I'm feeling. When I think I got it right, you go and say I got it wrong. Now I don't even wanna try. So is it okay if I am open? Is it okay if I am broken? Is it okay if I just say what's on my mind? Can we be honest with each other? I won't apologize for breathing, 'cause I'm breathing fire. I'm breathing fire. I'm breathing fire. I'm breathing fire. Yeah, I'm breathing fire. Can't be brave without some tears. There's no courage without fear. I gotta let them know that I was here. When I think I got it right, you go and say I got it wrong. Now I don't even wanna try. Oh, but is it okay if I am open? Is it okay if I am broken? Is it okay if I just say what's on my mind? Can we be honest with each other? I won't apologize for breathing, 'cause I'm breathing fire. 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 'Cause I'm open, I'm broken, I'm human, you see. I'm hurting, I'm choking, I'll cry if I need to. 'Cause I'm breathing fire. Yeah, I'm open, I'm broken, I'm human, you see. I'm hurting, I'm choking, I'll cry if I need to. But I'm just fine. I'm breathing fire. I'm breathing fire. I'm breathing fire. And I'll say what's on my mind. Is it okay if I am broken? Is it okay if I am open? Is it okay if I just say what's on my mind? Can we be honest with each other? I won't apologize for breathing, 'cause I'm breathing fire. I'm breathing fire. I'm breathing fire. And I'll say what's on my mind. I'm breathing fire. I'm breathing fire. I'm breathing fire. I'm breathing fire. So is it okay if I am open? I can't apologize for breathing, 'cause I'm breathing fire. Thank you. Okay. It's like, I told him, should I do an encore or should I just do the song? Okay, so thanks for asking for an encore. So thank you, Martin, for playing with me. The last song I want to sing today is a song that I sang in my Eurovision pre-selection song. And for that, because there's like strings and everything, it's better with a playback. But it was great to sing here. Thank you for having me. Thank you for inviting me. And just share your opinions. I think that's amazing. So I'm really proud and happy to be here and say something. Yeah, and the next song is called The Day I Loved You Most. And like I said, I sang it in the pre-selection. If you want to see me again, follow me on Instagram at Makeda Music or www.makeda.de. And The Day I Loved You Most is about forgiving the people who have hurt us, who don't want to apologize, and loving them even though they've hurt us, and just remembering the day we loved them most. Yeah, so that's it. I'm holding on too long, still sleep in your shirt, but the rest of you is gone. Trying to fill in the space that has your shape. Your memories all over this place, but it doesn't matter. I'll forgive you even if I shatter all of our mistakes. I'll make them matter. I know that I could hate you, but I'd rather remember the day I loved you most. Remember the day I loved you most. Picking up the pieces of my mind. I'm so sick of healing while you seem to be fine. Running out of reasons why. But it's alright. Oh, 'cause I don't need your blessing to move on with my life. 'Cause it doesn't matter. I'll forgive you even if I shatter all of our mistakes. They make us better. I know that I could hate you, but I'd rather remember the day I loved you most. Remember the day I loved you most. Take it or leave it, 'cause it's not about getting even. Oh, could you forgive us? 'Cause I'm right here if you need me. 'Cause it doesn't matter. I'll forgive you even if I shatter all of our mistakes. They make us better. I know that I could hate you, but I'd never remember the day I loved you most. I'll remember the day I loved you most. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm Makeda. See you soon.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Wonderful. We are very proud of having such an artist here in Bonn. You're originally from Bonn. Wonderful. And that brings us to our next speaker. We are also very proud and very pleased, not only that we have the mayor of Bonn here as a speaker, Mr. Ashok Sridharan. Mr. Sridharan, may I invite you to join me here? You're the mayor of Bonn. Thank you very much in that capacity, because your team was also very helpful in enabling us here to be here, the World Conference Center. But you are here also in your capacity as the president of ICLEI, an important international organization representing local governments. And you're president of this. It's based here. It's an important partner of the Global 100% platform. And now, please, we're looking forward to hearing from you.
Thank you very much. And of course, I cannot compete with Makeda, but I wanted to say hello to all our friends and supporters of climate action. We are all here for a better future, a 100% renewable future, and thank you for being part of this demonstration. Thank you for coming to Bonn. There's much at stake. Everything is at stake, not only for us, but for our children and grandchildren. As a mayor and as a father, I join in the call of Fridays for Future. We want climate justice, and we want it right now. Getting there will not be very easy. If we want to safeguard a climate-neutral future until 2050, we must act more and faster and collaborate more. In Bonn, guided by our sustainability strategy, which passed our city council just this year, our ambition is to get to 100% climate neutrality and 100% renewable energy till 2050. Climate action, thank you, Mr. Xenger. Climate action needs people from all over the world, of all ages and of all backgrounds. It needs you and it needs me. As president of ECLAY, Local Governments for Sustainability, I call on all cities and regions to commit and join for a better climate future. This is why I invited over 500 city leaders, international and local experts to discuss urban resilience and climate change adaptation at Resilient Cities Conference here in Bonn next week. The clock is clicking, so we need to act now. Therefore, we want 100% renewables and climate justice as soon as possible. Thanks to the organizers and to you all for your passion and your commitment and for your attention. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. And I don't know whether this message has arrived, but the mayor has just committed the city of Bonn to go for 100% renewable energy. Woo! That's something for those from media also. Please report about it. That is a very important step, and we're very happy to have more cities, to have more countries around the world that have committed, and they are committing to that goal. So now I hand back over to my colleague, Jean-Paul, who is going to continue with the program. Jean-Paul.
Thank you, Stefan. And thank you to Makeda, thank you to the Mayor of Bonn, thank you to all of the previous speakers. We move now to something related to painting. And I'm sure you have already realized that we have a lot of painting right there under the screen. And I would like to invite Consuelo Mendez. She's here. And Consuelo is doing Painting for Future. We had Parents for Future before with the parachute. Sandra will be back on stage in a few minutes. And now we would like to invite Consuelo. You are painting for the future. Please tell us what is this all about. And of course, your painting is following you on stage. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. It's nice to see you. It is very difficult for me to explain with words what I am feeling, and it is easy for me to take colors and write a canvas about my concern of the environment. And my inspiration about this picture was seeing young people take a stand against issues of the environment. They are really worried about our future, and they try to explain to the regular people and also to the government what they are doing now. We should have done many years ago. But we are more using to thinking only and to worrying only about our own comfort. The industries, with their power and capital, have the support of the government. The industries make up our needs, make up use things that we really don't need for, we don't have use for, not considering their impact on the sustainability of the planet. But what about the environment? Because of that, almost no place is safe from pollution. Seas cities and soils are contaminated with plastics and chemicals. We need to raise awareness against these issues. We need to do everything we can do to show that we are worried and change the situation now. We also need to change ourselves. For example, with less energy consumption. We need to switch to renewable energies. It is time to live aware. We need to face reality and make the right decision along the way. This is an obligation of humankind. This is our earth, and we have only one. For the government, it is probably easy to look at the present instead of seeing the real problem or future. Which consequences will our behavior have in the future? Hopefully, good ones. Thank you.
Thank you, Consuelo. Thank you. I just want to give you maybe 30 more seconds to explain to us how did you make this painting. Can you explain the process around? Because yes. I see many messages. We are here, it's our life, wir leben la vida hoy. Don't try to ignore our mind, please. And so many
yes,
messages.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So vamos.
Okay. In the picture is writing many ideas about the concept of the environment, but I try to explain in three languages, in English, in German, and Spanish. But it's not translation, it's to following the idea in the three language. For this reason, it is difficult to explain, but if you look and you're trying to understand, I think it's not difficult, because you can see there are a lot of young people. You need only to watch, and you find that.
Yeah. Yes, now I see the young person in the middle. It could be a boy, it could be a girl, but
yes.
yeah. You really have to have a look. When the painting will be back right there, please come close and have a look, because you will be surprised. Now you just see colors, but when you get closer, you really see what it's all about. So thank you very much.
You're
Muchas
welcome.
gracias and dankeschön, Consuelo, and it was a pleasure to have you on stage. We will stay in the mindset of Sandra, the floor is yours.
Yeah, hello everybody. Did you hear what our mayor said? So he committed to 100% renewable by 2050. That's the good news. That's great. But maybe we can do it a little bit sooner and faster. Because Fridays for Future Germany, they are asking to go nationwide 100% renewable by 2035. Now, these parachutes are also representing community groups, schools, students in Bonn who are committed to the SDGs, who are committed to 100% renewable, who are committed to climate action. And I think together we can do this. And I also would like to extend an invitation from Baden-Württemberg, from the Mother's Earth Project, all Fridays for Future groups, environmental grassroots groups, who are mobilizing for the next global climate strike on September 20th. can order these parachutes. So we're going to do some action and waving for the future. And this is going to happen now here. We're going to do a wave. And this wave that goes around the world for the future. Okay, do it again. Start and go up. Yesterday, what did they say? Kohle runter. Energy up. Climate justice up, right? That's what they said. We can do this. We need to get out of coal and fossil fuels and do renewable energy. Okay. Now we have more parachutes that we're going to paint here today. There's one blank, so you can commit to renewable energy on this parachute. There will be painters. Consuela, she's from Ecuador. So this is not just like affecting people, around the world. And yeah, we invite you to be part of this Parachutes for the Planet movement and support Fridays for Future. September 20th, this is a global strike, but this is also a general strike. So we invite adults, everybody, companies to join in and support our children and create a better future for them. Thank you.
Parachute for the future, parents for future, painting for future, art, creativity, commitment, coming together, renewable energy for the future. We all have to care about our future. Thank you very much, Sandra. Thank you to all of you. Thank you for this amazing painting, and thank you for all the energy behind. I feel we will not keep the level of energy down. We have to keep it rising. And I would like now to go back to this amazing connection between activism, people coming together, gathering, mobilizing our energy, and how to fit all of this into the policy discussion about our future. When we talk about our future, we also talk about policy engagement, how civil society voice counts. I would like to invite now on stage one person that really showed the way to go in a way that really connects all civil society all around the world. And it's not only about how can we promote activism, but it's also about how can we fit our message into the policy, as I already said. So Tasneem Ishap is from Climate Action Network International. Can International, she's on stage with us today. Please share with us your message, and thank you for coming.
Thank you, thank you. Power to you all on this first World Renew Day. We all want a better life. We all want a better world. Going to 100% renewable energy is a very key solution to get a better world. But it is not going to be easy. There are those today who are still fighting against a better world for all. Those in the fossil fuel industry will not want to see renewable energy succeed. We all know, as the peoples of this world, that renewable energy is good for us and for the planet. But those who are making decisions, those who are in power, don't seem to get that message. But we have power. People have power. And it has been demonstrated in the past few months in the most amazing ways, led by our young people. CAN stands in solidarity with Fridays for Future. And we have Parents for Future, Scientists for Future, Artists for Future. It's all our future. We think that it's going to be difficult. I'm from South Africa. Nelson Mandela, when we were fighting against apartheid, when I was a young person, said that it is not over until it is done. And we knew in those days that fighting for our freedom in South Africa was going to be a very difficult fight. Many sacrifices made. People gave up their lives for that freedom. People were imprisoned for that freedom. And people were forced into exile for that freedom. But we fought for our freedom. And I can say we won our freedom. So too, we believe that the fight against climate change can be won. But that fight will have to mean that all of us, as the peoples of the world, would have to unite and act together and act strongly to win the battle against climate change. We know in Germany, right now, there are those who are willing to sacrifice and participate in the fight against the lignite mines not far from here. Ende Gelände will be starting their demonstrations and sit-in on site in those mines. As can, and I believe all of us, we will stand in solidarity with Ende Gelände. We also know in Germany that there are those who have sacrificed by showing in Hambach forests that we will not have forests cut down for fossil fuels. And we can talk about these struggles in many different countries. People are tired. People know our future is at stake. And we will not rest until change happens. So let us commit ourselves on this day, the first World Renew Day, that we will act. We will act alone, we will act together, and we will stand in solidarity with each other all across the world for that better world and for the possibility of ensuring that our young people and those in the future have a sustainable future. I thank you all, and Can stands with you on this day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That we are very pleased about your cooperation, because Can is a very, very important network. It's the key player on the NGO side, of course, on these climate change conferences. So thank you for your contribution, and we look forward to working together in the future as well. Thank you. Now I had to bring my two little boys. These are two reasons why I'm here. 4 and 6 years old, and their future should be good as well. And I'm very happy that I can announce now one person who has already done a lot that my boys can have a good future, and your children can also have a good future. We haven't done enough yet, but you have done more than most of us. I have the pleasure to invite Hans-Josef Fell here, a former member of the German Parliament, and as such here one of the authors of the original renewable energy law, as we should say today, and now president of the Energy Watch Group, a think tank network, which just presented a global 100% renewable energy scenario, demonstrating that it can work. Now, Hans-Josef, I have the pleasure to hand over to you.
Thank you. Dear friends of renewable energies, it's a wonderful day today, the first World Renew Day. And I'm happy, and I would thank you, Stefan, for organizing this day and having this idea. Thank you, Ruslana, where she is. She's coming later to bring us a very, very wonderful song and performance. Thank you both for this day. The world needs such signals that we must go to 100% renewables. First, I want to tell you why. The necessity we have to do it. And second is, I want to tell you we have a chance to do it, to do everything what we must do to save this planet. But first to the necessity. I was extremely terrified last week when I saw a new report from Australia, from David Spratt and others. He simulated the world, what would be this world be when we have 3 degrees global warming. This means what will happen with this world when we go on as business as usual as today, where the most people deny that we have to act very fast. And his outcome is, in 2050, the world civilization is extincted. We will have no chance to have a life like today. Details from this report shows us the sea level will be 1.5 meters higher than today in 2050. It means towns like New York, Shanghai, Miami, Amsterdam begins to sink under the marine level. They highlighted in 2050 more than the half of the world populations must face 20 days per year with high temperature what no one can overlive. Deathly temperatures, more than 50, 60 degrees. 20 days per day for the half of the world population. They say the agriculture will be decreasing. The world population cannot get enough food. And the half of the world population will see scarcity of water. They cannot drink enough. That's business as usual in 2050. Do we have a chance? Yes. David Spratt and others tell us we must come by 2030 to a zero-emission world. Not what is discussed here, 2050 net zero emission. We must come to zero emission by 2030. And parallel to it, we should organize as plenty as we can carbon sinks like reforesting, biochar and others. Is it possible, zero emission? Yes. Most greenhouse gases, nearly 70% are emitted by the use of natural gas, of coal and of mineral oil. We have to cancel the use of these 3 raw materials. And in the center of this zero-emission world stands 100% renewables. Oh, I hear when I go to the world, to politicians and others, it would be impossible to go to 100% renewables. They are fluctuating, and we have only solar in day and not in night, and wind is not every time blowing. Yes, we can do it by 100% renewables, all balanced, and with a clear security of supply. Energy Watch Group, together with Lappeenranta University in Finland, Professor Christian Breyer, we simulated the whole world by 100% renewables. And we can show it is possible on a technology view. And it is even cheaper than today's energy system. The question is, why don't we go cheap? Why do we spend so plenty money to pollute the world? It is crazy what happens with climate polluting. It is more expensive to make climate polluting than to save the planet with clean, renewable technologies. But there is only one question. Is the political willingness there? We don't see it at the moment. The business driven by the companies of oil, gas, coal, nuclear, they influence medias, politicians, the public, they corrupt them, and though they can go on with their business. We have to stop it, and we can do it. We can show it that 100% renewable world is possible without any baseload of nuclear or coal. We do not need it. And the mix of renewables is very wonderful. We will see, our findings are, the world will be supported by renewable energies, nearly 70% only by solar energy, 18% by wind power, 6% by bioenergy, but please only sustainable bioenergy, not cutting rainwoods. But it is possible to go with sustainable bioenergy, with hydropower and with geothermal. And the fluctuating of solar and wind is balanced by batteries, by hydropump power stations, by hydrogen coming from solar and wind overflow, by heat storages and others. We can bring this 100% renewables to every energy sector, not only to the electricity. 100% renewable world will be mostly electrified. The traffic, heating, cooling, desalination, and everything else. So, my dear friends, we have the chance. We can do it. And when you are asked, oh, it would be impossible to go so fast by 2030, open the eyes for the people that industry revolutions were every time in the world very fast. In the year 1900 in New York, you could see in New York in traffic only horse riding. One combustion car. The people discussed, oh, the combustion car would not replace the horse riding. It would be impossible to go so fast. It took 10 years, and the combustion car has nearly replaced every horse riding. 10 years. Oh, it could be only in the past to go so fast. No, go look to the modern world. Do you remember, when you are elder, 1985, how many personal computers were in the world? 15 years later, the personal computers were everywhere in the world. iPhones, mobile phone. Technology revolutions take 10, 15 years. And we have this time for 10 years to go to 100% renewables. And in some parts of the world it happens already. Do you know Shenzhen? A big town in China, 12 million people, 16,000 buses. They switched within 2 years all combustion buses to e-buses. In 2 years. Why should we do it not in Bonn and everywhere in the world? We can do it. A technology revolution, but not only. Also our behavior would be very, very good. We have safe energy. We have clean energy. No air pollution. No wars over oil. We can go to a peaceful world. 100% renewable is more than climate protection. It brings the most benefits what we need in the world. But 100% renewables is decisive to go to a climate protection world. Let's do it. Let's go with this. With a REnewDay today and influence the world, the decision makers and everywhere to go 100% renewables by 2030. We can do it and we should do it. Thank you. Who is the next? Stefan?
Vielen Dank. We were all standing there and then saying to ourselves, weiter machen, go ahead, continue, don't stop. Because I think it's very important that you were able to give some statistics, because numbers also help the public and the citizen to understand the issues better and to see where exactly the different action that we commit can lead to a catastrophic future, which is what we don't want. So thanks a lot for being able to bring all this data, because I heard a few people asking, okay, this number, is it really the case? 10 years, is it the case? And we have seen different governments putting numbers, but not being able to actually fulfill these different commitments. So how can we make that possible, and how can we fix the problem? So das war super schön von dir, and thank you very much. Yeah. So I think we had music before, we got a couple of speeches, and it will make maybe more sense when we are able to bring music back on stage. And I will not hesitate to make that possible, because as you have seen from the program of today, we have not only Makeda as artist, but we have two more. And if you would like to discover who the next artist is, you have to be ready for more music now. But before that, maybe I would like to kind of quickly, before going to music, maybe I would like to call Friday for Future India and Friday for Future Germany on stage. So Karen Raymond from Friday for Future India, and also James Leon Meyer from Friday for Future Germany. Please join me on stage. We have to connect the bridge between your message and the next artist, so that we have enough power in the room to continue. Thank you very much, and try to be more in the middle, please.
Thank you. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Are you all sleeping?
Come on. A little bit louder. We need energy.
Yes, we are Fridays for Future. It's not Friday, but still for the future. I'm Karen from Fridays for Future India.
I'm James from Fridays for Future here in Germany, in Dithmarschen, from northern Germany.
You want to know something about the climate crisis back in India?
Yes? Oh, still? Yes, please.
All right.
tell.
So 600 million Indians would face water scarcity in the next few months. Okay, that's a very huge number. And our air quality index is almost from very poor to hazardous. So the air we breathe, the future is very blurred. The skies here are completely blue. But back in India, it's gray clouds and gray skies. It's too dark. Talking about the heat, almost 126 Indians were dead in the past few days due to the heat waves. That's the rising temperatures. It almost feels like winter here. The rising sea levels, it's slowly rising. And almost the city of Mumbai, with a population of 20 million people, will be the first to be affected by the rising sea levels in the coming years. 20 million Indians. It's not just Indians. We're talking about people. It's humanity. And all the earthlings in it. So when we fight for climate justice, we fight without borders. Any action, any climate action at any place in the world will help support the movement. More than the movement, it's about the cause, climate justice. When we have less than 10 years, I'm sure IPCC report is quite conservative, but let's be hopeful. Let's act. So when we talk about silence, what's the silence about? Why do we delay climate action? Why do we go on as business as usual? Why is UN sleeping? Isn't it time for everyone to wake up, to be the change they want to be, from their lifestyles to changes in system? We need a global awakening, both from within and from outside. That's all we want. For a future that's for all of us. Thank you.
I'm from Brunsbüttel, northern Germany, and I'm climate activist now for over 18 years. I started as a little boy. Together with other inhabitants of Brunsbüttel, we shut down the nuclear power plant. We prohibited new building of 4 coal power plants in Brunsbüttel, and at this moment we're trying to prohibit the new LNG import terminal, because these are all fossil fuels. These are all powered to destroy our future. And with the substitutes, subsidies, with the subsidies of fossil fuels, we won't live in a livable world, and our further generations won't see the planet as it is at the moment. And I think we are here in Germany, and it's a good way. In India, you can see how climate change is, how climate crisis is actually. And we have to do so many things, and we mustn't be alone and in little groups. We mustn't be only Fridays for Future. We have to unite. We have to be united humankind, and we have to go to a new lifestyle for future together. With only the new lifestyle for future, and with all help of everybody. So everybody has to say their opinion. Everybody has to work together. Only we all can save this planet. We have no planet B. And this is why we work together, and we will save the world. We won't stop. I stopped the coal power plants. I stopped the nuclear power plant. I won't give up, and we won't give up until we have a livable world. Thank you.
To add on to the renewables in India, we pioneered the International Solar Alliance a few years back, but we honestly are far away from our goals of 2022. So with the plastics and everything else, we don't need such fake ambitious goals. We need practical, actionable goals. So we want our leaders to wake up, a political will, no more climate policies that harm the environment or greenwashing. We need something that's transparent, that everyone beyond borders know and understand that this is climate action and this is the need of the hour globally. So here we are assembled, and I would like to remind you that we won't stop. There's no stopping, and we are coming for the UN as well in the next few months. So on 20th of September, we have the Global Youth Strike, and on 27th, we have the Earth Strike, where all the adults are invited to join us and organize their own strikes all around the world. Oh, this is because on 23rd, we have the UN Climate Summit. So this is a huge gift for UN, so that we all wake up as 196 nations around the world. So not just for Paris Agreement, but for a future of the planet. So here's today towards 100% Renew Day. Thank you.
Shall I introduce you? Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much, James. Thank you, Friday for Future Germany. Thank you, Friday for Future India. I would like now to move to Thomas. And Thomas, you are here with us today, and you have also a very short film that you would like to start with. And maybe it would be good to go to your movie, or we give you first some time to explain what is the movie about. And then you could also bridge what is IFOAM about, and then please tell us before the movie. Thanks.
Thank you very much. My name is Thomas Zirpka. I'm working for IFOAM Organics International. This is the umbrella organization and the voice of the organic sector in the world, with 800 members in 120 countries. And we are located in the same office, just 300 meters from here, together with the World Wind Energy Association and the 100% Renewable initiative. So that we are locally very close, but we are also from the content very close. Renewable energy in organic agriculture is like brother and sister. So what you do in the energy sector, we do in the agricultural sector. We have many targets in front of us and also a lot of overlap. We try to convince the consumers to think organic, convert to organic in mindset, and then implement it, but also the politicians and the decision makers in the economy. One target we have together is the CO2 tax. And our expression of the need of the governments to guide the processes is, we call it true cost accounting. True cost accounting means that the products in the supermarket reflect what in reality is behind for all of us. What costs are behind? Cost on health, environment, biodiversity, social issues, and so forth. The external costs need to be internalized into the price of a product in the supermarket. And climate aspects play a major role in there, but not alone. So in this fight for convincing governments to take over the role to guide us into this future which is sustainable, we are together. IFOAM Organics International and you from the renewable energy movement. So I have a very big pleasure to be here and build the bridge and show that we are together in this fight, in this way to change life on this planet, to make it a planet to live on. And I have brought you 2 minutes of a little video clip about organic heroes. And you can take the initiative to become a hero yourself. So now I would like to let the video be started. And it's just showing what organic agriculture is doing, how it brings CO2 back into the soil with compost and so this kind of matters. And this, I think, is a very nice way of showing that we belong together. Thank you very much, and become a hero for organic agriculture and climate change. Thank you.
We all know that farmers grow our food. But did you know that when they farm sustainably, they do so much more? Say hello to Alice. She really grows carrots. She is also a protector of soils. A handful of soil has more living organisms than there are people on planet Earth. And they form a delicate ecosystem that keeps the soil fertile. By farming organically, she works with nature to grow food in healthy soil, rather than using chemicals that harm it. This is Pavel. He might look like a regular guy. He's a guardian of biodiversity. He knows that healthy fields should be teeming with life, from birds and bees to ladybirds and earthworms. So he doesn't use toxic pesticides, which harm wildlife and drive them from their natural habitat. That's why organic farms are home to 30% more species than conventional farms. Here is Maria. She's a defender of the earth. Beyond the field, nitrogen runoff from chemical fertilizers is also contaminating oceans, rivers, and lakes. it is killing fish and other aquatic life. By using compost wisely and avoiding nitrogen surplus, Maria is defending the Earth's water resources, keeping them safe for fish to live in and for us to drink from. By farming sustainably, these superheroes, together with thousands of others, are keeping our plates full of good food, our wildlife safe, and our planet healthy. Let's celebrate our superheroes. Farmers who farm sustainably, working with nature, not against it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Thomas. And what we wanted to really also make clear is that this is not only about just switching some energy source, this is about an holistic approach. And organic farming is an important part of a sustainable future like renewable energy. It's connected. So now I have a very great pleasure to welcome Arif Azhar from Pakistan. Great welcome to you. We've met not that long ago in Pakistan, in Karachi, where we held our World Wind Energy Conference as World Wind Energy Association, which I think it's created some additional momentum to create a renewable future in Pakistan. You are a celebrity in Pakistan. We are very happy to have you here. You have some personal relations also to Bonn, but I'd leave that up to you. We are very pleased to have you coming from Pakistan and now contributing to the World Renew Day here. Arif.
Thank you very much, Stefan. It's a great pleasure being here with all of you and coming back to next to the beautiful Rhine River in Bonn. Today, performing with me will be my nephew, Daniel Wild, who's a fabulous musician, as you will see, and who also performs for the Youth Jazz Orchestra of Bonn. And performing on the djembe will be his father, my brother, who lives in Bonn, Usama Azhar. So, all across the world, people are now slowly but surely waking up, because Mother Earth needs our help, and we need Mother Earth. Air my breath, fire my spirit, earth my body, water my blood. It's our right to live in a clean world. It's our right to breathe clean air. And it's our right to live with all the other life that lives, that shares this common space with us. And that's why I'd like you to sing along with me and stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up, don't give up the fight. Get up, stand up for your rights. One more time, get up, stand up, don't give up the fight. Preacher man, don't tell me heaven is under the earth. I know you don't know what life is really worth. It's not all that glitters is gold. Half the story's never been told. So now you see the light. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up, get up, get up. Don't give up the fights. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. One more time. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Some people think Great God will come from the sky, take away everything, make everybody feel high. But if you know what life is worth, you would care for yours on earth. So now you see the light. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. One more time. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Get up, stand up. Get up, get up. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Everybody sing with me. Everybody chant with me. Air, my breath, and fire, my spirit, earth, my body, water, my blood. Air, my breath, and fire, my spirit, earth, my body, water, my blood. Air, my breath, and fire, my spirit, earth, my body, water, my blood. Air, my breath, and fire, my spirit, earth, my body, water, my blood. Never give up the fight. No, no, never give up the fight. People, never give up the fight. Never give up the fight. Yeah, get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Get up, get up. Don't give up the fight. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. One more time. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. 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 Thank you. Next, we're going to sing a song from Pakistan. And when I say Mast Kalandar, you have to say Jhule Lal, which means dance for my love, dance for your love. This is a song that celebrates a great Sufi saint from the subcontinent, Shahbaz Kalandar. Kalandar means dervish. And mast means ecstatic. He was known as the ecstatic dervish. So you got to sing with me, Mast Kalandar, Jhule Lal. दम मस्त मस्त बड़ा जबरदस्त सखी लाल कलंदर तू शहनशाह मस्त मस्त बड़ा जबरदस्त सखी लाल कलंदर तू शहनशाह दम मस्त मस्त बड़ा जबरदस्त सखी लाल कलंदर तू शहनशाह मस्त मस्त बड़ा जबरदस्त सखी लाल कलंदर तू शहनशाह सखी लाल लाल सखी लाल लाल सखी लाल लाल सखी लाल लाल सखी लाल शहबाज कलंदर मस्त कलंदर दम मस्त मस्त बड़ा जबरदस्त सखी लाल कलंदर तू शहनशाह मस्त मस्त बड़ा जबरदस्त सखी लाल कलंदर तू शहनशाह सखी लाल लाल सखी लाल लाल सखी लाल लाल सखी लाल लाल सखी लाल शहबाज कलंदर मस्त कलंदर दम मस्त मस्त बड़ा जबरदस्त सखी लाल कलंदर तू शहनशाह मस्त मस्त बड़ा जबरदस्त सखी लाल कलंदर तू शहनशाह मस्त झूले लाल मस्त झूले लाल मस्त झूले लाल मस्त झूले लाल Jamalanga, tu ali 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 Jamalanga. Aki Jamalanga, tu ali 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 Jamalanga. Aki Jamalanga sache aap man lenge. Aki Jamalanga sache aap man lenge. Aj nit kal sare ali ali kehnge. Mast 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 dam mast mast bada zabardast sagi lal kalandar tushe nisha. Mast mast bada zabardast sagi lal kalandar tushe nisha. Sagi lal lal sagi lal lal sagi lal lal sagi lal lal sagi lal shabaz kalandar. Mast kalandar dam mast mast bada zabardast sagi lal kalandar tushe nisha. Mast mast bada zabardast sagi lal kalandar tushe nisha. Mast jule lal mast jule lal mast jule lal mast jule lal. Gama pa ni sa ga re re sa ni gama gama mi sa sa gama mi sa gama mi sa sa rab ne kinne shan balaye bekarma de karm kamaye jehda bhi tere dar de aaye ho na kadi bhi khali jaye. मेरा विरद है दम दम अली अली एक विरद है दम दम अली अली सखी लाल कलंदर मस्त मस्त सखी लाल कलंदर मस्त मस्त झूले लाल कलंदर मस्त मस्त दम मस्त कलंदर मस्त मस्त दम मस्त कलंदर मस्त दम मस्त कलंदर मस्त मस्त दम मस्त कलंदर मस्त अकी जमलंगा तू अली 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 अकी जमलंगा अकी जमलंगा तू अली 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 Jamalanga, Aki Jamalanga sache aap man lenge, Aki Jamalanga sache aap man lenge, aj nit gal sare ali ali kehnge. Mast 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 dam mast mast bada zabardast sagi lal kalandar tu shehnshah. Mast mast bada zabardast sagi lal kalandar tu shehnshah. Mast mast bada zabardast sagi lal kalandar tu shehnshah. Mast mast bada zabardast sagi lal kalandar tu shehnshah. Dam mast dam dam sagi sardar kalandar mast. Thank you very much. And a big clap for Daniel Wild and Usama Azhar. And we'll sing one more song, which we would really like you to sing with us. And I think you'll know the words. But before that, you got to chant with me. Heaven is the earth where we can live together in mutual respect with the sun, wind and water. Heaven is the earth where we can live together with mutual respect with the sun, wind and water. Heaven is the earth where we can live together in mutual respect with the sun, wind and water. Heaven is the earth where we can live together in mutual respect with the sun, wind and water. Mama, take this badge off me, 'cause I can't wear it anymore. It's getting dark to see. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knock. knocking on heaven's door. Heaven is the earth where we can live together in mutual respect with the earth, sand and water. Heaven is the earth where we can live together in mutual respect with the sun, wind and water. Heaven is the earth where we can live together in mutual respect with the sun, wind and water. Heaven is the earth where we can live together in mutual respect with the sun, wind and water. Mama, put my guns on the ground, 'cause I can't shoot them anymore. Them long black clouds coming down, feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. All together. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. 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 Thank you very much. And here's to the beginning of a massive movement. Love and peace to everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you for great musicians. That was a great performance, and I've just noticed people obviously coming from your region that they just stopped here and listen to you. Now I have a special announcement to make. And some of you may know that as a Global 100% platform, we are a very broad network from civil society, international environmental NGOs, cities, renewable energy community, but we also have ambassadors. It's an honorary role to be an ambassador of the Global 100% platform, people who have shown commitment to the case of renewable energy and who want to show more commitment. You may know that Ruslana is one of our ambassadors, and we're very happy that we can do this show here. Now I have the special privilege to announce that we're going to have another ambassador. So I have the certificate here. On behalf of the membership and executive committee of the Global 100% Renewable Energy Platform, this certification bestows upon Mr. Arif Azhar from Pakistan the honors, privileges, and responsibilities of an international ambassador representative of the goals, ideals, and standards of the platform, and in furtherance of its mission to achieve a 100% renewable energy world.
Thank you so much. I hope that my participation can help the cause, and I hope that I can live up to being an ambassador for this noble cause, and we can truly make a difference. Thank you very much.
We're very honored that you've accepted this, and we look very much forward to working with you. Thank you very much, Arif Azhar. Now we come to another aspect of a 100% renewable energy future or of reality today. And now I have the pleasure of inviting Dr. Andrei Konichenko from Ukraine, who started as an expert on a rather sad story of our human history related to energy. Andrei, you worked very long on the disaster, the nuclear disaster in Chernobyl. So you know very well what happened there and the impact on your country and also beyond that. After that, you became a renewable energy proponent, and I also should mention that he's now not only chairman of the Ukrainian Wind Energy Association, but also vice president of the World Wind Energy Association. So a person that learned from nuclear power that nuclear is not the answer to the energy challenges that we have. And now we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you, Stefan. The oil crisis in the 70s last century created panic in worldwide. Nuclear power came to replace expensive oil. At the same time, renewable energy starts its development due to active position in farmers and communities locals. Cheap nuclear and expensive renewables. That's what science and politicians thought until nuclear disasters at the several nuclear power plants happened. 3 Mile Island in the USA, Chelyabinsk in Russia, Chernobyl in Ukraine, Fukushima in Japan. Chernobyl nuclear power plant accident is the worst ever technogenic catastrophe. Elimination of its consequences still requires huge injections of public funds. I like to read piece of interview with Deputy Minister of Chernobyl Ministry of Ukraine, which published in Ukrainian newspaper Echo of Chernobyl in 1992. According to various sources, up to 800,000 people from all over the Soviet Union were involved in elimination of emergency effects. 33,000 square kilometers of the territories were contaminated with radioactive elements, including 2,311 settlements with total population of 2.6 million people, out of which 700,000 children under the age of 7 years. 200,000 hectares of land and about 800 radioactive waste dumps still remain unsafe areas for humans. About 8.4 million people in Ukraine, Belarus, Russian Federation, and other countries, in particular in Europe, were exposed to radiation from the Chernobyl explosion. This is official information from Ukrainian government in 1992. The Chernobyl nuclear power accident consequences for Belarus only were estimated at $235 billion. The construction of the sarcophagus, the shelter object, cost $1.5 billion. I have many times in Chernobyl, I remember its real consequences, Chernobyl catastrophe. We have to find new solution. We have to find its clean energy solution. Over the past decade, the large-scale development of clean energy has proven the renewable energy is safe for people. It is near to for creating energy independent nations. Green energy is a way to peace. It saves people's lives. It is new report Bloomberg New Energy Finance publishing a forecast of renewable energy development until 2050. 50% of the world energy will be renewable. I am sure we will achieve the goal. I am sure we will exceed it. Our goal 100% renewables. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Andrei. I think that was a very clear message and a very important message. Just today I heard that some people now start talking more about nuclear power as the solution to climate change, and that is certainly not the case when we listen to what you have told us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now I have the pleasure to invite our next speaker, also one of the key partners of the Global 100% platform, David Rene from the United States. You are here in your capacity as president of the International Solar Energy Society, an organization which promotes renewable energy, solar and beyond. And you've spent many, many years also in your professional life working for the NREL, the National Renewable Energy Laboratory, which is a government agency in the United States. Now, I'd like to invite you to present your view as president of ISIS.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Stefan. I want to congratulate all of you who've made the decision to come here to be at World Renew Day and to listen to these great musicians that have been playing, and you got more to come, some excellent music coming up still, but also to have your voices heard by the decision makers that have been gathered here from all over the world for this climate conference meetings. Human-caused climate change is undeniably taking place. We're already beginning to experience the human and ecological impacts of this change. And so therefore, the decision makers and negotiators have all come together here in Bonn to debate policies and actions that national and local governments around the world must adopt to mitigate the impacts that will result from global warming and to limit the warming to no more than 2 degrees centigrade, or preferably to 1.5 degrees centigrade. But the solutions to the climate crisis are real and ready for full-scale adoption. And these solutions are practical, economically viable, and will ensure a healthier, more prosperous, and sustainable world. These are the solutions that the organization that I represent, the International Solar Energy Society, has been promoting for over 60 years. Solar and renewable energy technologies, which can supply virtually all of our end-use energy needs. Since 1950, the atmospheric concentration of carbon dioxide has jumped by over 30% and is now far higher than any time since humans first walked. The atmosphere is warmed by almost 1 degree centigrade in the last century and a half, and it's on track to grow another degree centigrade by the middle of this century if no action is taken. And we're already beginning to see the consequences of this phenomenon. Longer and more intense heat waves, more intense rain events that cause severe flooding, sunny day flooding in coastal regions where sea level rise is occurring, disruptions in weather patterns and storm tracks, a growing frequency and intensity of wildfires, even including areas where they are not common, flood shortages, food shortages and famines in many vulnerable regions, poor air quality, economic disruption, and the potential for major climate-related conflicts. Over 2/3 of the carbon emissions from human activity are caused by the way we use all of our energy. Nearly half of this energy goes to heating our buildings, cooking our food, and heating our water. 1/3 of our energy use is to meet all of our ground and air transportation needs. So although only about 20% of our energy is supplied by electricity, we're seeing an intense growth in power demand as more and more society's energy requirements are being electrified. So the good news is that we have found ways to meet all of our energy use through carbon-free technologies, making use of solar, wind, biomass, hydro, and geothermal sources. These technologies are resulting in a transformation of the world's energy system. Well over half of all new electric power development is with renewable technologies now, the vast majority being solar and wind. Currently, over a quarter of our electricity supply is from renewables, and the technologies exist now to make the supply 100% if we can avoid the major investments in new coal-fired power plants and other fossil fuel facilities that are currently being planned. Our transport system is shifting rapidly to renewables, thanks to the electrification of our surface transport and the possible shift to biofuels and in some cases even electricity for air transport. Heat pump technology allows us to use solar electricity for our home hot water and heating requirements. And I could go on with many more examples, but the message here is that renewables are the answer to much of the global climate challenge. And this is a message we're conveying to decision makers everywhere, regardless of their political preferences. Thanks to the many efforts of local, regional, and national levels, supported both by government and by civil society, our energy transformation based on clean energy technologies is underway. But much urgent work still needs to be done. We need more policies and more enabling policies, improved access to low-cost financing, and further technology improvements to address the climate challenge in an urgent way that it needs to be addressed. So in closing, I'd like to say also how much I appreciate the advocacy of the Fridays for Future movement. I was able to hear some of their representatives at a side event this past Thursday. Let's all hope that their strategy, which is for their movement no longer being needed within the next 5 to 10 years, is successful, because that would mean that global decision makers have finally agreed to concrete policies and actions that will truly mitigate climate change. We can then devote all of our efforts and energy to the solutions and not to the problems. Thank you very much, and enjoy your stay here at the first World Renew Day.
Thank you so much, Dave. We're very pleased, and this is a very long-term collaboration in our joint project to have this day here. So thank you for coming from the long way from the United States. And we're coming closer to the final part, and I already see I may say Ruslana is already around. We have one speaker, a great speaker, who will also have a message from another great person. Now I invite Franz Alt, a famous journalist from Germany who has been working on renewable energy for more than 30 years. Started the public debate on public media when there was only few media. And you are doing this not only in Germany but worldwide, traveling around. And you have also special friendship with some people. And I'm very pleased now to invite you, Franz, to speak to us about the importance of renewable energy. And I know that you wanted to this. So, the floor is yours.
Dear friends of renewables, dear renewable friends, firstly, some words from me and then a special message from my friend, the Dalai Lama. Why do we need 100% renewable energies? Why? Oil or gas was about resources. Oil or gas means ever increasing energy costs. Oil or gas or coal means the destruction of our irreplaceable environment. Renewable energy means energy which costs nothing, because sun and wind don't send us an invoice. What a chance for Africa, for the poor countries, for the poor people in Africa, in South Asia, or in South America, or for all people in all over the world. Renewable energy means we have energy for the next 5 billion years. Renewable energy means peace with the sun instead of wars about oil. Renewable energy means no destruction of our environment. Dear friends, the choice is up to us. Destruction or future? This is a question of all questions in our days. Renewable energy are the future. Sun and wind energy means solar energy is social energy. In Africa, in this year, we produce, for instance, in Morocco, solar energy for 2 cents of a kilowatt hour. In Saudi Arabia, in the next years, we will produce solar energy for 1 cent per kilowatt hour, and without destruction our future. For the first time in history, the survival of mankind depends on a radical spiritual and ecological, economic and ecological change. Only with a solar energy economy or with a solar world economy we can solve the problems of the 21st century. Renewable energy is indeed not everything, but without it, everything comes to naught. With the help of renewables, we can make poverty history. The sun is our elementary future. And now, the message of the Dalai Lama for this meeting. Were Buddha to return to our world and join a political party, Buddha would certainly go green. He would be an environmentalist. And I had to vote, said the Dalai Lama. I would also decide in favor of a party that defends our environment. Because one of the most positive developments these days is our increasing awareness of the importance of nature. We cannot survive if we keep working against nature, as we do it today. We must learn to live and to work ecologically with nature. As a Buddhist monk, believing in rebirth, I feel that for selfish reasons, we must pay more attention to our planet because we will come back to this planet. And all of us would like to live on a healthy earth later as well. The belief in rebirth calls for more environmental and climate protection. I welcome the fact that hundreds of thousands of young people worldwide are now going on school strike for more climate protection. I support these young people. This new movement, Fridays for Future, is very important for the whole world. I call to these young protesters, be rebels for climate protection and climate justice, because it is you who are primarily concerned. Global warming is not a matter of fate. Problems created by mankind can also solved by mankind through compassion and through love. Compassion and love is the most important universal medicine. If you, dear you friends of the Fridays for Future movement, demonstrate peacefully by the hundreds of thousands for a better climate, politicians cannot and will not ignore you. With your actions, you assume universal responsibility. Let me say thank you, dear friends in Bonn. In democratic societies, change no longer comes from above, but though a change in attitude comes from below, from the people, from you, dear friends. We need a revolution of compassion. I wish and pray that we will realize that we must take greater care of the earth, not before we understand that our earth is like a mother. Mother Earth. Will we give her the necessary care? Today, the entire human family must unite in a sustainable, holistic and ecological community, cooperating for our common house. I agree with you. 100% renewable energy is our common future. This is the message of the Dalai Lama. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your personal words. And also let me repeat, 100% renewable energy is the future, is what the Dalai Lama says. I think this is a strong message, which is also worthwhile to, it's the right message for the World Renew Day. Now, we had excellent speakers here. I'm very pleased, I'm very happy about everyone who was here. I'm extremely grateful to everyone who has contributed, who spoke today. We're coming to the highlight of the show today. I'm very happy, and let me invite Ruslana, just come here, then we can together start the final stage.
Stefan, I'm with you all the time, and it's an amazing moment. Just give me another hand.
One here.
We have the same picture from Hamburg when I we announced the first time about my new action as ambassador renewable energy in the world. So, and now we have a second step. We say and we do. It's very important that we start the mission. It doesn't matter how many voices are here. So we start that it's some kind of symbol that we need and we want, and we do that. We perform from the stage with our messages because we believe that we will be heard by a lot of people, and a very unique place we perform here. And thank you, Stefan, and all team, everybody you are here. So all mission, all main thing for our life start like that.
Before you start, let's give a special thank you, really, to your great team. I don't know whether people after this will still listen to me, because I know that with your energy, people will just be overwhelmed. You really have a great team, and it was not always easy, but we've gone through really, at the end, a great process of being here today. And this is just the start, because this is the first World Renew Day, and we will do a second and a third and a fourth.
Absolutely.
And it will be
every
year, Saturday after summer, June solstice, we will be, and we want to have it as a global movement. Anyway, you personally, you're contributing so much to this movement, to a renewable energy world, but you also have a great team here that has done great work. And we should certainly mention also Shenya.
Yeah.
He's behind everything and doing all the international work here. I don't know where he is now. He's hiding as usual. You have great people. I should mention your husband for sure. There's Olga. I don't know all the names of the people, but thank you to everyone. And everybody who has contributed, everybody in Ukraine and from the international team. I think this is worthwhile an extra applause here. We got a lot of support here also locally. I've already mentioned the World Conference Center here, the team from the World Conference Center, thanks to the city of Bonn. They're supporting us here. The Marriott Hotel, you don't see that, but we're very grateful because they opened their doors to us. They are helping us, and without them also be very difficult to do the event here. So many people to say thank you, but I think I don't want to do it too long. Sorry for everyone I forgot to mention. Anyway, thank you to all our speakers, to all supporting organizations. Thank you to you for coming. And now, Ruslana, finally, you.
The handbook for life. The future is here. The moment is we are together. The mission of the human heart. The mission of my heart. It has been before us, and it will remain after. Clean energy of the universe. The energy. The energy. The energy. The energy. The energy. Wild. The energy. Clean. Renewable. 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 The energy is everything. The energy is everywhere. Charge the world. 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 The mission. It's our mission to save the planet. Go Renewable 100. For our future, for your future, for my future, It's time to go, time to go, time to go, time to go. Now, here, together. Come on. Now, here, together. Come on, everybody. Now, here, together. Here, now, here, together. Today is REnewDay, to celebrate our mission, to show clean energy, the source, clean energy source. Now, here, together. Now, here, together. The moment, now, here, together. Now, here, together. Are you here for future? Are you here the energy? Are you here to show the message? Are you here to show the solution? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, go, go.
Whoa,
the mission of my heart. My heart, be charged by love. My heart, find the energy. Sun kiss the sky, flame burst the rain, winds lift me up higher, so I can fly away. I'm the only one without someone. And now, switch on your heart together. Together. This is the beat of my heart. Love is unbreakable, strong and unshakable. Love is a good vibration, it's magical. Love is unbreakable, strong and unshakable. Love is a good vibration, it's magical. Yeah! Together! Switch on your heart! Together! Ready for you, start showing. I'm the only one without someone. Never find real the beat of my heart, switch on. It's magical. Together, love is unbreakable, strong and unshakable. Love is a pure vibration. It's magical. Yeah. Do like that. Show your heart. Do like that. Show your heart. 1, 2. Show your heart. Show your heart. Magical. The mission continues. My heart, I'm going for the wild energy. For elements, for you. My heart, be charged by. For elements and earth. Get the energy, wild energy. For elements, round and round and round me. Round and round. Round and round. Make the movement of the wild energy. It's not sunset. It's not sunset. it's not sunset. The very old language, by my voice and body, by my voice and body, by my voice and body, by my voice and body. We are the same energy. Understand me without words. By my voice and body, by my voice and body. The sun, charge my heart, shining through the night. Shining through the night. Take sun. Put it into your heart. Again. Get the energy, solar energy. Put it to your heart. There is one, only one love is shining light on it. That's all about me. There is one, only one that's time to this moment. Stars will show me. Stop the running, turn the on, sun and loop on going. Walking most crazy souls, all enough for knowing. Stop the running, turn the on, sun and loop on going. Walking crazy says song, all enough for knowing. They say, waiting for night and shining, creating something crazy. Nothing more than this moment I feel. Stop the running, turn the off, sun and moon are going. Want the most crazy soul, sorry not for knowing. Stop the running, turn the on, sun and moon are going. Want the most crazy soul, falling off for the same. The sun. I love the sun. I love the sun. It's not sunset. I call the wind the energy of wind. wind energy. Endless. The energy of wind. The mission is freedom. Where is the birthplace of the wind? Between day and night, between earth and sky, between you and I. You and I. Repeat after me. Everything I do together to get the wind energy. Wind, charge my heart. Sound and move by voice and body, by my voice and body. If you make the sound, make the move at the same time. Put your hands up and repeat after me. One movement, one way. The longest sound and move you can do together. Хочеться один напитися із твоїх долонь, із твоїх
Floating in the circle of it all, you are free to destiny. Come with me, come with me. We are stars, we are waterfalls. Floating in the circle of it all, you are free to destiny. Come with me, oh, oh, the energy of the water, the same movement from the waterfall to ocean wind, together from the waterfall to ocean wind. Charge my heart, the water. The mission is clean. Baby, feel me up whenever you are down. I will hear you calling out before you make a sound. We can climb the mountainside, we can cross the sea. 'Cause all I am is you, and all you are is me. Hey, 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 wherever you are, I'm with you. 'Cause we share the same star. 'Cause I can feel you if you are near far. 'Cause we share the same star. Together! From the waterfall, goes to the way. Together! I would give my heart, but you would need my heart. I could give it to you before we fell apart. I will give my all, you see, but only for you. That's all you are is me, and all I have is you. Hey, 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 wherever you are, I'm with you. 'Cause we share the same star. 'Cause I can feel you if you are near far. 'Cause we share the same star. Together! From the waterfall to ocean wave. Together! Go! Renewable! Together! Go! Renewable! Hey! Hey! On the same star. Beat on my heart. Water, charge my heart. Hey, 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 hey. Some guys gaze bursting, but the fever flies away. In the water follow stars, the fall of my name. 1, 2, 3, together! the energy of fire, the mission, burn. Sun with us through the night with the fire. Fire is sun through the night. Are you ready? Go renewable. Now here together. Go renewable. Now here together. Charge my heart. Renewable. Now here together. Charge my heart. Renewable. Now here together. Now here together. Just maybe I'm crazy. The world spins round and round. Shitty you die, shitty you die, shitty you die, shitty you die. I want you to want me. Let's silence round and round and round. Shitty you die, shitty you die, shitty you die, shitty you die. Forever and ever grow. Come on, dancers, wanna be loved. I gotta take my wild chance. I gotta go through the middle. I gotta make a wild dancer. Desire inside you. My head's been swirling round and round. Shitty you die, shitty you die, baby. Shitty you die, shitty you die. I want you to love me, so I must run around it. Shitty you die, shitty you die. Forever and ever go renewable. I wanna be loved. I gotta take my wild chance. I gotta free the middle. I gotta make a wild dancer. Fire up! Dance forever, come and be mine. Dance together till the end of time. Dance together, go, go, go. Go renewable. I gotta take my wild chances. Freedom, baby. I gotta make a wild dancer. The earth, the energy of earth, the beat on my heart, the same beat of the heart, the same beat of my heart, the same beat of the earth, the same beat of the earth, the same beat of my heart. The same beat of the earth, the same beat of my heart, by my voice and body, by my voice and body, my body. I am your dream tonight, the one that you can fight. The stars are clear and bright. my heart, my heart, my heart. Be charged, be charged, be charged. By earth, by heat of earth. Tell me, have you ever seen the magic lamp? Tell me, have you ever seen the magic dance? Go, wild dancers. Go, wild dancers. Let's bring on the fire in the night of desire. 'Cause I can read what's on your mind, and it's making me wild. The energy of the universe. The mission is life. The universe, charge my heart to charge the world. My heart, create the energy now. Here together. Now, here together. The message is create the energy. Now, here together. Clean energy, renewable energy. The energy from universe, the biggest, to my heart. From universe to my heart. The biggest energy inside me. I love the earth. I love the sun. I love the wind. I love the water. I love the life. I love this day. I give you energy, my energy for you, my energy for you, my energy for you, my energy for you, my energy for you. I create the energy to give to you. Oh, get the energy from universe to your heart. Almost there, the time is right. Oh, euphoria, the time is right. The world awaits. I have faith in God. heart. Charge my heart. Charge your heart. To charge the world. Charge my heart. To charge the world. Charge your heart. To charge the world. By voice and body. By my voice and body. Now, here, together. I just victory. Inside of me. It's my destiny. Euphoria. I will pay the cost. I will live lost. He's the gloria. Euphoria. 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 I love the life. I love the earth. I love the sun. I love the wind. I love the water. I love the life. I love this day. I love the world. I give the energy. My energy for you. My energy for you. My energy for you. For you. For you. I just victory here inside of me. It's my destiny. Euphoria. I will pay the cost. I will raise the lost. Kiss and gloria. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just victory here inside of me. It's my destiny. Euphoria. I will pay the cost. I will raise the lost. Kiss and gloria. Euphoria. 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 Charge your heart to charge the world. From my heart to your heart. The biggest energy between you and I. The energy from universe in my heart. My heart 100 charge. My heart 100 renewable. Charge the world. Charge the world. Charge the world. It's time to go. It's time to go. The beat of planet. The beat of heart. The biggest energy in my heart. The biggest energy in my earth. Charge the world. Charge the world. Charge the world. Charge the world. Go, 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 go. Should I go? I create this song for Fridays for Future. Should I go? We have a mission, brother. You and I, you and I. Should I go? We save Earth and Mother. We save Earth, we save Earth. Should I go? We save Earth forever. We save Earth, we save Earth. Now and here and together, together. Go, 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 go. And together, I believe that one time we will sing together. Come on. Should I go? We continues. Renew day, endless. It's not enough to be against dark energy. Just go clean energy forever. It's not the moment, it's my life. Go renewable. Go renewable. Go renewable. Go renewable. And special thanks to all my team on the stage. Play, please. To Andrei Ostapenko, to Andrei Aniskevich, to Nazar Zimbovich, Stefan Zenger and his family, the global platform Renewable 100. Special thanks for all associations support us. ICLAI and a lot of amazing association, Hydropower Energy, and a lot of amazing people around the world. Richard Taylor with us. A lot of people, I'm sorry, and I will repeat and repeat that the director of our performance, Victor Knish, a special applause for him, and Natalia, his assistant, and my sound engineer, Sergei Kurочkin, and Evgeny Mikhalchenko, and Alexander Xenofontov organized a lot of things for all this production, and I would like to say special thanks to people who support us. It's very difficult to start the mission with a few people, you know. It's really very difficult when people believe for the idea. Yeah. And special thanks to Platform Global 100 Renewable Ukraine. And special thanks Ukraine Land Farming. And special thanks Tokmak Solar. And special thanks to Ukraine Hydro Energy. And special thanks to Windcraft Ukraine. And special thanks to Solar Energy Investment. And special thanks to group of companies Metropolia. And great special thanks to Andrew Konechnikov, Ukraine Wind Association, and Galina, his wife, and a lot of amazing people. And thank you, Rabbi, for your coming. An amazing song, and by the song of your heart, which I believe and I like more. And Hans Josef Feld, my father, my guru. You start the mission, we just follow you. Go renewable. Should I go? Future with clean, renewable energy only. I would like to invite all my team to the stage. Zhenya, Sergey,
Ksenia Nyuskevich, Olga Gritsenko, Zhenya Malchik, everybody. Andrew, please, please. It's really a place to be here together. And I would like, when camera will film it, that a lot of people stay together. Victor, I invite you, please. Zhenya, Galina, please leave your camera and forget about everybody who wants to join us, please, because this is the message from the stage. And I'm so happy about this day. It's very difficult to organize the idea first time, but I believe that we organize Renew Day every year. Renew Day every year to celebrate our mission, to show the way, to show the solution. We have solution. We want to save the planet. Go Renewable 100. Very easy. James, please join us. Fridays for Future. Karin, please join us, please. We do the mission together. Yesterday, Fridays for Future. Today, Renew Day. Tomorrow, Sunday. Today is the longest day in the year. We have Sunday, the biggest day. Everybody, just for the end, for the happy end, you know? Just repeat after me. It's our mission to save the planet for our future. Go Renewable 100.
Last but not least, I would like to say something for the day. Ruslana did a very impressive show, and she created energy, the energy of the people. So our energy, and she filled my heart with energy. She filled all our hearts with energy. And I'll take it with me over the whole next year. And I hope you'll do the same. And next year we'll meet again with all the energy to provide it to all persons in the world. And we won't give up. I'll take the energy with me, and I will fight for a clean planet, and for our future, for the further generations, to create the future and to hold it. And I want that my children later on will live on a livable planet. And therefore I fight, and I never give up, as you do. We never give up. And I wish you a pleasant evening. Thank you.
James, I really like to join you for the words "I never give up." Together, I never give up. Karin, join us. Arabi, join us. 3, 2, 1. I never give up. 3, 2, 1. Join us, come on.
Come on.
It's a session on the stage. 3, 2, 1.
I never give up.
3, 2, 1. I never give up. Please, baby, together with me. 3, 2, 1. I never give up.
Oh.
Say again. I never give up.
Never give up. Woo! This is energy. This is the energy of the future
This is the
children.
clean, renewable energy.
Yes, it
This
is.
is our future.
My wife is Ukrainian, but she's not here. Yeah, really.
We are all people of the planet. We are all people without borders. We are united humankind, and we'll fight for a clean, renewable future. Woo! Woo!
Thanks a lot. Great. And Ruslana, thank you so much for the energy that you are bringing to us. You are really driving us, this movement. Thank you to everyone. Have a good evening and see you next year at the second World Renew Day. Bye. So, sag auch nochmal Tschüss.
Tschüss.